offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now is training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Get up, son. Damn, what the hell? Get up, son.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down, Smith to throw. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they take him down right along the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Genty from the gun. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Dump off caught by his back. He'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
They're just a waste of money when you know you were spending.
And again, it's Smith. Gives him over out there and they drop it. Smith pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board, and the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He cuts it back right. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. Moving their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On third down, Herbert. Caught quickly on the slant. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
It's now fourth down and
they snap it to Herbert. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down at the 8-yard line. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
This is what he's scared of right here, Britt.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Near the goal line. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the fourth time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to Stubbs. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Smith back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 31. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, everyone. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, Herbert. Gets this one against him. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A nice gain of 8 there. That brings them to 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. It's Herbert once more. That's it in close. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Like this?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm setting myself.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
What you doing? Huh? Son, you a lying man. I threw in the towel.
Here's Smith. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Smith. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Raiders facing a deficit near the break. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Smith. He's got a man left. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Fourth down, Smith. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Yeah, for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun again to Hampton. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, it just couldn't quite hang on.
Escapes the pocket, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles! Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First and 10 now. Here's Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Smith on first down. Finds him over the middle. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A massive shot towards the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game before halftime. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Yeah, you can't do that. It's got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught him yet. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 14.
What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the 33 on second down. Setting up the running back screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing on third, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Smith on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down, Raiders.
1st down, Smith to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 2.
Pickup of 2 here.
Chargers.
And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Chargers.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Herbert again. He finds Johnston. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap to Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to the air, it's Smith. On target to Thornton. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And again, it's Smith. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's hitting driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Tackled back at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Getting out to his left. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the 1st down.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
Oh, I love that QB draw down here. Risk, reward, and you know it as a quarterback. The minute you drop back and sell pass, whether you've got a lane to run, and he sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 42, Raiders 28.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Smith back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Herbert on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Cameron
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner chicken dinner.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Smith to the air now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Shotgun give here to Genty. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Smith on third and short. Oh, no, they get him yet again.
Smith's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
To a 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. They're going to pass it here. He just keeps finding McConkey. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Back to Hampton. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
Second and a yard.
Hampton now up the middle. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope. Chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.